During the pandemic, places like Cedar Creek Institute have been a haven for those longing for some fresh air and a cure from cabin fever. Those 9 miles of hiking trails were a lifesaver for many, and now they need your help as their Midsummer Night's Green fundraiser, their biggest fundraiser, has gone digital. Joining us this morning, Sarah's got the details. Good morning, Sarah.
Good morning, Todd. How are you?
I'm well. Thank you so much for being on the show. This really is a big deal. It's your biggest fundraiser of the year. So how are we going to get this done?
It is our biggest fundraiser of the year. So normally we have a live auction, a silent auction, a dinner, a wonderful gathering. But this year we can't do that. So what we are doing is taking our two most popular events, a raffle and our Fund a Future. And that is what we're doing virtually between now and August 28th, and then on Zoom live announcing winners on August 31st. Now, so it's a little bit different.
A raffle, obviously, yes, as many events are. Now, a raffle most people are familiar with. What is Fund the Future? Explain what that means.
Fund the Future is something we do every year to help fund and get donations for our biological field station, which are students coming every year to do different research grants on our property, as well as our community programs, kind of like trails, hike, lunch and learns. This is where a lot of the funding for those major institute programs come from.
Things that people,
go ahead. How that will work this year, instead of it being live, our goal is to raise $25,500, and currently our nonprofit donated $8,500. So if we receive from donors another $8,500, anonymous donors will also donate $8,500, bringing our total to $25,500.
That's the number we're looking for, and of course, when they're matched, that always feels good when somebody matches. Now, the raffle tickets, you got to start humble bragging about the coolness. What are you raffling off? You got some pretty cool things.
We do, and they're all institute related. So there are some really cool things. Sort of like, well, first thing is a private hike and a lunch. The lunch will be by our on-site chef, Chef Dan, and a private hike throughout the Institute grounds with our community programs manager, Ellen Holste, which would be really cool. And the second thing is to get to be able to name a baby box turtle, an eastern box turtle, which we, yes, they're so cute, which we kind of are monitoring on site for their progress. And there are many of them, but this is your chance to name one for posterity. And another thing is camping and survival training on our little Grand Canyon. And this is an area on site that we don't allow people to go by themselves. We have to go with you. And so it's a beautiful area and very interesting. The terrain is a little bit dangerous at times. That's why we want to go with you. But this would allow a person to go with our stewardship manager and do survival training and camping. The next thing is a fishing trip on Brewster Lake, which is a lake very near the Institute. It's essentially a private lake, and so you can go out for an afternoon and do fishing. And the last thing is a tour of the Joneses Library. And this is kind of different. Ken and Alice Jones were major contributors to the Institute. And Ken Jones is actually in advertising in Detroit. He came up with a lot of really catchy advertising tunes. And like I said, they're supporters of the Institute. Ken has passed, and Alice had this extensive library in her home of historical books. And this is your opportunity to go into that library and just look around and choose a couple of books and have fun in there.
Wow. An incredible, the survival camping I want to do the fishing, and there's so many good things. All right, so we got to get some tickets. Purchase those raffle tickets or donate on the website, right there on your screen, cedarcreekinstitute.org. You can purchase tickets or donate at the same website. Call the number 269-721-4190 if you want more information. And don't forget, as we mentioned, even though the Institute is closed, those trails are open, okay? The trails are open dawn to dusk. If you need some beautiful walking and beautiful hiking, check them out at Cedar Creek Institute. Thanks again for being on this morning.
Thank you so much. And don't forget, our bathrooms are now open when you come out and hike. So
awesome. Good to know.
There's a set of restrooms open.
Thank you so much.